Here we go again. Last week I finished off around this point where I'd only really colored in the skin, but obviously there's a lot left of the painting, and I thought I would go through with this whole process. So this is going to be a different format of me just rambling in the background while you're looking at this painting process. So I invite you to do whatever you feel like. You can grab a tea, you can work on your own painting, you can watch the video, whatever you want to do. And today's theme is all about slowing it down, and I think painting is one of the best ways I do that, because you can't really rush the process. And I was thinking about speeding up this video, but that would definitely defeat the purpose of the theme of today, which is slowing it down. So I'm showing the whole painting process in real time, as we're so filled with examples out in the world of things going very quickly. And I think it's important to also see what the processes actually look like. Because for instance, paintings are not done in a snap, as the short format videos wants you to think. The tempos are not sped up or even realistic. My paintings, for instance, are not finished in a day or even a few hours. Of course, we already knew that, but those things are so easy to forget in a world where our attention span is at its lowest, and everything and anything around us are constantly trying to profit from our attention and our time. We want the end result now, so that we can instantly go further to the next thing. In some way, our system has completely broken us and at the same time made us spoiled. And we seem to be a generation where we expect everything to happen to us straight away. We're not patient. Everything is in the palm of our hands. Especially when we think about how long it really takes to create something. How many hands that have made something possible to even exist. Like, for example, this painting. Somebody designed the color of the paints. Somebody did the graphic designs of the bottles. Somebody crafted the bottle in the factory. Somebody delivered those bottles to the shop, which might have been across countries. Somebody gave it to me over the counter. The same goes for the canvas I'm painting on. Nothing we ever make is really just by ourselves. Also, I want to excuse my nails for the majority of this video because there's definitely some painting stuck underneath there from the day before that I hadn't been cleaning out, so that's that. Lately, I've been trying to slow it down. I'm letting myself take time doing things, not currently rushing to get to the end goal. I am enjoying the process. I'm thinking more about the quality rather than the quantity of providing the best work I can for the skills I have at the time. I'm not putting out work just to put out work. A little while ago, I watched this Netflix documentary called Stats, where the psychiatrist explains the idea of what will make you happy is the process. The highest creative expression for a human being is to be able to create something new in the face of adversity. Us humans love to create stuff, love to visualize something and then make it into something tangible. But if we go back a bit and talk about the process, it's so true. I think as humans, we will always strive for something more. Maybe we get a new bike and then we see someone else with another bike, which is so much newer. Maybe it's even an electric bike. Then we strive to get that bike, which is the first example I can think about right now. But it is to a certain point about the bike, but as well, it's not. We love the process of achieving something, of getting to an end goal, of having something to look forward to have something that challenges us. Because even the mere fact that you tried and you put effort in and you showed up should be a reason for celebration. Of course, we want to reach certain goals and of course we want to get some things done, but in all of that, it's not really the end goal. That's really the important part. But in the end, the end goal is never an end goal, because behind that door that you open is a set of other doors and it's never ending. I think it's easy to find yourself unhappy if you rush through all these doors, because you're just going in a never-ending loop. If you don't take time to celebrate your wins or even your losses, to celebrate the process you went through, the journey you went through to get there. Celebration of the process is like a muscle you have to work out. You can't just do it once and think that's gonna fix it all. It's like brushing your teeth every day. You can't just brush your teeth one day and think it's gonna last forever. You have to practice the art of being in the moment, of slowing down, of appreciating the moment, being grateful for whatever you can find in that particular moment. Because if you're constantly thinking about the future, then you'll naturally lose so much of the present and you won't even be present, because your mind is in a complete different state. And I think also living too much in the future will also decrease the quality of your work, because you're not present, you're not really looking at the details, just getting it done so that you can check it off your list. But you're not really putting your full effort into whatever you're doing. And that defeats the purpose of even doing it. Slowing down is not just something you can do in certain activities in your life. It could really be a way of life. Of maybe leaving a bit earlier so you can actually enjoy your walk to work. I remember once I saw this video of someone that decided to take one photo of one flower every day while going for their morning walk, and a different flower every time, because there's so many things that surpass us in the everyday life and you don't really pay attention to, especially when you commute to the same road every day or you walk the same streets every day and you be so accustomed to your surroundings that you just go in autopilot instead of actually slowing down and trying to notice something new. And there's always something new to notice. So this person was taking a photo of a new flower every day, and just the action of doing that helped them slow down the process of his life and actually pay attention and looking at details of stuff and looking for beauty somewhere. This is a practice you can do anywhere, really. If you're on the metro or the bus or the train or even the car, trying to notice something new and something different. Instead of waiting for time to pass, maybe look up and actually notice the people around you. Notice how the stops look like. Or take time to read a book and actually enjoy the moment, because every single moment is really precious, no matter how cliche that might sound like. But you can make, well, most moments beautiful in just the way you change your perspective. I've made several videos in correlation to this painting and this theme. The painting is based on an illustration, which again is based on a memory and a photo of when I traveled to Guatemala around 10 years ago. And it's a part of a project I'm doing celebrating women from indigenous cultures from all over the world. So if you're interested in learning more about the project or about the process of the illustration or my travels, I will link the other related videos below. So for the next video that is out in 2 weeks, I will be showing the process of another painting I'm doing related to the Samburu tribe in Kenya. For that painting, I've been using oil instead of acrylic, as you can see here. So you'll be able to see a slightly different process and different textures, and also a painting based on people from the opposite side of the world from this one. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. So this is the end of the video. I want to thank you if you managed to get through all of my rambling, and I'll see you next time.